What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Plays, and welcome back to another episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In the last episode, we took on the 11th challenge in this game. It was very explosive, it was very chaotic, but we did it. So today, we're going to be tackling the Rock Cup in the 50cc class. That's basically it. We're going to rock and roll, baby! So if you enjoy the content that you're seeing on this channel, do your boy a solid, will ya? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. But without any further delay, let's jump right into the gameplay. Let's do this! Alright folks, so in the last episode, we took on the 11th challenge. So today, we're hopping back to this 50cc class to take on the Rock Cup. So let's see, who are we going to play as today? You know, seeing as this is the Rock Cup, let's rock with Metal Mario today. I know we played as him in a Grand Prix video before, but it is a Rock Cup, and since it's metal, like heavy metal associated with rock, you know, why not, right? Let's go with, let's go with the Flame Rider, and we're gonna go with the Mario Kart TV Parafoil. Alright, let's switch over. So now we're gonna take on the Rock Cup. So without any further delay, let's jump into the first track of the Rock Cup. Here we go. Alright folks, move on to the first track in the Rock Cup, which is London Loop from Mario Kart Tour. Now we have played this track before in one of the challenge videos, but we're going to hop into it. We're going to take things nice and easy, and we're going to start off with London Loop. Let's get that rocket start. There we go. So how are you folks doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I am doing well today. Alright, so we got Pink Gold Peach to worry about, but she's good right now. Computers are on easy anyway, so it shouldn't be too much of a struggle. But of course we gotta have protection because, you know, just because of that. Just because of that. So of course, like with many other tour tracks, this track is based on London, one of the real world cities, and there are plenty of familiar looking landmarks that you'll find throughout this track. A special shout out to those that live in England. A huge shout out to them. And of course, I definitely like the music because it's rock music, which if I'm correct, rock was first brought up in England, if I'm correct. I could be 100% wrong, but yeah, I love the music in this track. Hence why this track's in the Rock Cup, because of the rock music. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, we gotta dodge some chain chomps, and like the many tour tracks, this track uses its 3 variants found in Mario Kart Tour. So right now, if I'm correct, we're doing London Loop 2 right now. The third track we're doing London Loop 3, if I'm correct. Again, I could be wrong. Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're miles ahead of these people, man. All right, so now things switch up a little bit in the third lap. As you see, we're going through the park again, but this time the chomps are on the loose. That's right, the third track releases the chomp from their chains, and now they're running rampant throughout London. So you gotta watch out for the chomps. As you can see. Alright, watch out for the chomp, watch out for the chomp! Woo! Close cheese. Yeah, we got a chain chomp, just hop, skipping and jumping through the canal. So let's keep it going. We got a super horn, so if the blue shell comes our way, we'll be ready for it. Gotta watch out for this chomp. Just sneak our way past it. Alright, there we go, there we go. Alright. Again, we are miles ahead of these people. Miles ahead. Ah! And it has to be right as I went through the item box, huh? That's okay. Again, we're far ahead, so we shouldn't have to worry about them. Even if a blue shell comes our way, we don't have to worry about them. Alright. Home stretch now, home stretch now. And there we go. That was London Loop. Pretty simple track, nothing much to worry about. But now that we got that track out of the way, let's move on to the second track in the Rock Cup. Let's do this. Alright folks, we move on to the second track in the Rock Cup, which is Boo Lake from Mario Kart Super Circuit. Another GBA track that we're going to be racing through. And it's another spooky track. This is actually the second spooky track in Mario Kart 8. The other spooky track was Twisted Mansion in the base game tracks. Alright. So the Switch 2 drops in less than a month. Are you folks getting the Switch 2? I know I am. Definitely gonna get the Switch 2 when it drops. Hopefully they have some in stock because I heard that they're selling out like hotcakes. Yeah, I'm definitely getting one, and I'll definitely be getting the Mario Kart World Bundle just because it's a little cheaper than getting the console and the game separately. Because Mario Kart World is like $80 to $90, which is crazy for a game to be that much. And that Mario Kart World Direct that dropped a while back, Nintendo was talking about how that Direct will justify the price tag. It really didn't. I'm just letting y'all know, it really didn't justify the price tag at all. Like, they showed us stuff that we've already seen before. Ah! I try to get Wiggler. That's okay though. We're overlapping these people right now. Alright. Final lap. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. So we're coming up on Baby Mario. Well, he's got mushrooms by the looks of things, so... What's that? Bullet! Please! Please! Ooh, that bullet's coming! Oh, throw that back. No! That's okay. Oh, blue shell inbound, and... Well, I can't really dodge it. I ain't got nothing. Pinkle Peach! I got her too. Ah, bullet! Oh, they both got bullets. That's okay. It is okay. Yeah! I got Baby Luigi. I just love trolling people that overlap. I just like doing that. It's funny. Alright. Let's move on to the third track in the Rock Cup. Let's do this. Alright folks, we move on to the third track in the Rock Cup, which is, fittingly, Rock Canyon from Mario Kart 7. Iconic track from that game. I'm not too surprised that they made it into the Booster Course Pass, because this is one of the best tracks in the game. Now, this track also, like many other tracks in the Booster Course Pass, shows clear indicators that this track was ported from Mario Kart Tour. But that doesn't mean this track is not fun to race on. It is definitely fun to race on. Now this track, which originated in Mario Kart 7, showcased the gliding mechanic really well. And this game does no different. Actually, oh, I didn't make it, but that's okay. Those pipes shoot up gusts of air, which you can check off of while flying to get a little more air time. And of course, I like the music. It's rock, of course, because you know we're in the Rock Cup, so you know there's gotta be some rock music. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Now, this section of the track is an anti-gravity. This is one of the few times where anti-gravity was used perfectly in the Booster Course Pass. Because it's on an incline. It makes sense for that section of the track to be anti-gravity. Now, we can't go over here and trick off these gusts of wind to skip that whole road portion as well. Of course, you gotta be careful because you can easily fall off if you mess up that section. Or a shell hits you or anything. Good, we're good. So keep going. Alright. Okay, I'm guessing we have to be on higher speed classes to... Woo! You know what? I didn't know you could trick off that pipe like that. But now I know. Alright. So are you folks excited for Mario Kart World? That game drops alongside the Switch 2. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for the game. I am a little concerned about the game, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited for it. I'm excited for Mario Kart World. That game was a lot of fun to play. I'm excited to try out the new parkour mechanics featured in that game. Alright, we're on to the final lap. Let's trick off these pipes again. Alright. Bam. Oh, got some swoopers. One of the swoops is gonna be playable in Mario Kart World. I feel like Nintendo got basic Mario enemies. They looked at them and said, huh, they could be good as playable characters in Mario Kart World. Like, they have Sheep, a fish enemy, playable in Mario Kart World. Like, it's crazy. Alright. Go on the home stretch now. Just got this little anti-gravity section. I forgot to mention this as well, but Boo Lake, the last track we played on, also used anti-gravity section in its underwater segment. But I feel like this track does the anti-gravity a little better, because you're literally on an incline. Like, a real vertical incline. But anyway, got first place again. Now then, let's move on to the final track in the Rock Cup. Let's do this. Alright folks, move on to the last track in the Rock Cup, which is Maple Treeway from Mario Kart Wii. Ah yes, Maple Treeway. An iconic track from Mario Kart Wii. Again, I'm not too surprised that this track made it to Booster Course Pass. It's definitely iconic. Now the graphics in this track don't look as bad as the other ones do in the Booster Course Pass. I love the autumn aesthetics. Alright. Now, this track also appeared in Mario Kart 7 as well. I can't recall any differences between those two. Oh, yeah. So, we're not at that section of the track yet, but towards the end of the track, there's a section in the original version of Maple Treeway. There's a little bouncy bridge that you bounce off of, and you do tricks off of that bridge. And when the track came to Mario Kart 7, that portion was replaced with the glider portion. It was replaced with the gliding section. What I'm trying to say, like right here, because Mario Kart 7 introduced the gliding mechanic, and of course the track was brought back to Mario Kart Tour. And of course it was the same thing. It had the gliding mechanic. And of course Mario Kart 8 does no different. It also has the gliding mechanic. Now I wish they brought back that bouncy bridge portion, but the gliding mechanic works too. Alright, let's keep it going. Yeah, if you hit those leaf piles, some items will drop out, whether it be banana peels or mushrooms. Go. Again, we are pretty far ahead of these people. And if I recall correctly, this is where half pipes were introduced in Mario Kart 8, if I'm correct. Because half pipes weren't originally in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They weren't originally in this game. The half pipes are little anti-gravity pads, which will shoot you high up in the air. And what's funny about that is that in Mario Kart Tour, half pipes were in that game as well, but they were based on how they looked in Mario Kart Wii. Here, it used the anti-gravity pads. It's not going to be the last time we'll see the half pipes in this game. Alright. Gotta watch out for these giant wigglers. Alright. Let's keep going. No blue shell yet, surprisingly. Alright. Home stretch, baby. Home stretch. Oh, Oh, that's a dirty banana right there. But it didn't get me. They can do better than that. Alright. And that was Maple Treeway, everybody. Alright, we killed that as per usual. Now then, now we got all tracks out of the way. Let's view our results. Okay, let's see how well we did. Well, we did well anyway, but, you know, we gotta watch it, of course. Now, please do not show me getting hit. They're gonna show me getting hit, aren't they? I can feel it. They're gonna show me getting hit, aren't they? Of course they're gonna show me getting hit. They always do. Of course we did that as usual. Alright, we got first place in all 4 races of the Rock Cup. Alright, game, you know the drill. Give me that trophy. Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. And we got a new vehicle customization option, which we will check out in the next episode. So that was it for the Rock Cup in the 50cc class of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If you all enjoyed what y'all saw today, you know the drill. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. And that was it from me. God bless you guys. Peace out.